6 cars that scream midlife crisis. What's up, guys? Let's look at a typical 50-year-old male on the verge of a midlife crisis. He's had the same job for years, a house full of angry teenagers, a mortgage and a boring minivan in the driveway. He understands that he's getting older, but he doesn't want to accept it, and he has to do something about it. Okay, getting a divorce and starting all over again is a little too extreme, but buying that red sports car you've always wanted is the perfect cure for most guys and their midlife crises. If you fit the profile or know somebody who does, here are 6 ideal cars for every car enthusiast in their midlife crisis. Let's get right into the video. Number 1. The Ford Mustang. Ford's pony car has been on the market for over 50 years, and it still feels as young as ever. Exactly why middle-aged car guys want it. The Mustang is the definitive muscle car which has survived market changes, recessions and trend changes while continuing to deliver great performance at affordable prices. The current lineup has a Mustang for every purpose. If you want an economical model, you can have the 2.3 EcoBoost 4-cylinder. But if you want the looks and the soundtrack of a real muscle car, there's always the fantastic 5-litre V8 model with 460 horsepower and crazy noise. That being said, if your midlife crisis is particularly strong and you're after some track time as well as looks, there's always the Shelby GT350, the top-of-the-line Mustang and one of the best sports cars on the market. With the screaming 5.2-litre V8 pushing out 525 horsepower, we're sure it'll be a perfect cure. Number 2. Mazda MX5. Ever since the first Mazda MX5 rolled off assembly line in 1989, this model was considered one of the best affordable midlife crisis cars. The combination of low price, lively performance, open-air driving feel and high-quality mechanics made the Roadster an easy car to live with day to day. The MX5 or Miata is perfect for guys who always promised themselves a convertible and finally got one when the kids went to college. To be honest, those guys probably thought of something more powerful and exclusive, but the MX5 is good enough for most thanks to its lightweight design. The current model has a 2-litre 4-cylinder with just 155 horsepower, but in a car that just weighs 2,381 pounds or 1.2 tons, it's more than enough for lively performance and exciting driving dynamics. Number 3. Ford Focus RS. A hot hatch is a great proposition for car enthusiasts of all ages, since they combine the practicality of an everyday hatchback with the performance of a sports car. Modern hot hatches come in various shapes and flavors, meaning you can have something sensible and fast like a Volkswagen Golf R, or you can have something loud, crazy fast and a bit obnoxious like the current Focus RS, which only comes equipped with an aggressive body kit and a rear spoiler. For the average midlife crisis customer, there is no dilemma in this decision, and the rally car look of the Focus RS is just the thing. With its 2.3-litre 4-cylinder, 350 horsepower, advanced all-wheel drive and exhaust noise which sounds like firecrackers thrown into a metal tube, the RS is a blisteringly fast and capable machine. The car even has a drift mode, which allows you to slide around the corners like a pro, perfect for fulfilling those rally car dreams as a kid. Number 4. The Porsche 911. The 911 started as an affordable sports car for the enthusiasts, and 50 years later it became one of the most popular midlife crisis models, despite still being one of the best driver's cars available. There are several reasons why the 911 is so popular with wealthy lawyers, doctors and financial advisors all over the world. First, it is a great car and a joy to drive. Secondly, it's one of the most iconic shapes in the industry, and a recognizable status symbol even if you're not a car person. Thirdly, Porsches hold their value, and if you're a middle-aged banker, you tend to think of it as an investment, not just a full-size toy. The current 911 is often thought of as the best one yet, with turbochargers that are now standard across the range, numerous engine types and 3 body styles. The entry-level model now has 370 horsepower, and you can go all the way up to 700 horsepower in the crazy GT2 RS model. Too bad that the base price is close to $100,000, which makes the 911 beyond the reach of most owners, but a used 911 can still be in reach for the price of a boring new Hyundai. Number 5. Chevrolet Corvette. Starting out as America's first true sports car, the Chevrolet Corvette has captured the imagination of car guys around the world for over 6 decades. As a dream of countless kids obsessed with cars, the Corvette is a true American icon, an extremely capable performance machine with its characteristic V8 rumble, lightweight body, and wedge styling. It's also a very popular midlife crisis transport for people who grew up wanting one and are finally able to afford it. The current C7 Corvette is a fantastic sports car, which comes in 2 body styles and several versions. The base model has 455 horsepower and has very convincing performance, but that's not all. You can move up to a 650 horsepower Z06 version, or if you're brave enough, you can opt for the insane 755 horsepower Corvette ZR1, for which you might need a racing license. Number 6. Mercedes SL. A luxury German convertible is one of the classic vehicles of the midlife crisis genre, and it has been a favourite of well-to-do owners looking for the automotive fountain of youth. Even before the 911 became a transport of grey-haired bankers and the Corvette owners grew too fat to fit inside, the SL had an older clientele which was more concerned in appearance and quality than of the performance and dynamics. Mercedes realized this and made cars which offered the looks of a sports convertible but with comfort and equipment of a luxury sedan. The combination seemed to work like a charm, and people loved the premium feel of this Mercedes convertible with soft seats and comfortable cabin. The SL looked like an open-top sports car, and even its numbers suggested that it was, but it was more of a luxury GT with a fold-down hardtop than something you could take to a track day. The latest 7th generation car is a technological marvel, with powerful engines and perfect mechanics, and if you're a keen Mercedes fan, you can get up to 630 horsepower in the blisteringly fast SL65 AMG version, powered by a twin-turbo V12 engine. The only problem is that you need at least $238,000 for the SL65, which seems like an extremely expensive way of curing your midlife crisis. Still, get a slightly used SL or SLK and it'll be likely a lot more affordable. So there you are. Which cars did I miss? Am I wrong? Let me know in the comments, and as always I try to reply to every comment in the first 3 hours. Cheers!